planned to do a get ready with me video, but then I forgot and did my hair. So if you were interested in how I get these perfect beach waves, they're not beach waves at all, you're out of luck. But what I am gonna do is ignore last night's makeup on my face and do today's makeup and chat with you. I don't know what about, I haven't figured that out yet, but we'll just see where this goes, I suppose. I'm putting on this Hourglass primer, by the way. I love it, but it was expensive, so I don't know if I'll repurchase it. As if it's June already, like literally when did that happen? My new upload schedule for this month, we're trying it out, is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if all goes well and we're having a fab time, maybe I'll go for daily in July. I've been putting way too much face makeup on recently. Like, I've been essentially baking my entire face. But you know, sometimes you go through phases where you just really don't like your own face. I'm really going through one of those. So, frankly, anything that will make me feel a little bit better about my face will be great. I'm using this Kat Von D contour palette, by the way, which I'm obsessed with. What can we chat about? Oh, actually, I know. I've been meaning to film a video for a little while, but I haven't really been able to figure out the format of it. I didn't want it to be too formal. It's quite a sensitive subject and I didn't want it to feel like a personal attack on anybody, because it isn't. I like to think that I'm a very supportive person, and I always make sure that if my friends are going through a hard time, they know that if they need me, they are my #1 priority. And that's something that I really feel very strongly about and try to carry through in every situation in my life. However, I've had to have a little bit of a reassess. And that's not to say that I don't stand by those principles that I just spoke about, because I really do, in a big way. I've had to protect myself a little bit, basically. I look lovely with one eyebrow. I think when you get as invested in like friendships and relationships as I do, the danger is, I guess, not being selective and then finding yourself in a position where you're worrying and dropping things and trying desperately to help out people who, when you think about it, you can't even like sympathize with or think of them as good people anymore. I've recently had 2 situations with different people which have been remarkably similar, where a person who I would usually jump to protect has done something which in my mind is so unbelievably not okay, and has come to me for not even advice. They didn't see it as a problem, they just wanted to brag about it, I guess, or use it as a funny story. And I can take a joke, but I think when you are messing around with other people's health and happiness, it's not funny, ever. And then I think I started to think, well, hang on a minute. It's not a mistake, you've done it on purpose, multiple times. This is super vague, but you can apply it to your own situations or make up a situation in your head. And both times it left me thinking, why am I supporting this? Why am I sitting there saying it's okay, offering advice, worrying about how it's going to pan out, when I can't imagine ever doing that to a person? And I think then you have to kind of second guess yourself. And if someone that you consider to be like a best friend is treating someone else that way, especially if they also consider them to be a friend, then chances are, given the opportunity, they would do the same thing to you. And sometimes you have to let people go or cut them off. That's definitely one of my like biggest lessons of 2017 so far. Support your friends through mistakes that they make, but if it happens repeatedly and it's something they can control, then it's not a mistake anymore. This is what was on my mind, so that's what we've got for today. Why is talking and doing eyeliner so difficult? My camera died, so I took that as an opportunity to get dressed. As you can probably tell from just all of everything that I've talked about in this video, I feel like I'm in a period of change at the moment and I'm finding it quite difficult and stressful, but I'm trying to keep a level head. Any advice that you have would be much appreciated. I'm also going to Brighton next week. I'll probably vlog on like a little girls' holiday. If you are familiar with that area, please do let me know of some things that we should try out, because I've never been there before and I'm very excited. This video didn't turn out how I thought it was going to. It's much more heavy than I thought it was going to be. I'm quite nervous to post it, but I'm just trying to talk about what's on my mind a bit more, and that's what this was. So I hope that's okay.